All right, well, all that barking was a delivery for the pool, which didn't prove to be useful. Ended up being a pallet full of broken tiles, which I had to send back. So here we are, back up here. Here's our bridge. We got that completed. I'll have to figure out the facade. And I don't know, we'll see where we go from there. But you can see all of this right here has got to go away because this makes it really difficult to get underneath right here. But we'll get underneath here and we'll take a look. So back down there is where the workbench will go, and we'll put shelves, display shelves all down both sides. Come up under here and we're gonna put storage shelves back in here to put all the empty boxes on. And then you got the Yellowstone and the Moby sitting back up in there around, making the bend around the corner. So we come out. Here's where they come through the wall from back there. And it wraps around. There's the back side of that bridge. It'll have the 054 and the 042 lines running across it. So then we gotta duck back down again. Come back out. And so there's the big boy. It would go down those tracks. It's gonna come down through here. This will be a raised area for the 54 and the 42 to ride on top of with viaducts. And we'll come back down here and this will all be up 9 inches. And the turntable and the roundhouse will be sitting back in here. And that'll go across and it'll lead into that other side over there. I'm not sure what we're doing over there yet, but tracks will be riding through. And then come back over here and you got the train station. So we'll have six lines with trains sitting waiting for people to get on. And we'll have the 082 run along the back for a straight through. But this table right here is going to be, it's 16, almost 17 feet long. So that should be able to hold 7 cars in an ABA. As you can see, the peninsula is not built yet. It's still in the works. I got all my buildings up here so I can try and make plans with them to make room so they don't do like I did last time and have all track and no buildings. It's kind of tough to go back and change stuff. So we come in here behind the wall and you got the feeders coming into the train station and where the 082 and 72 come around. And then they roll down underneath and then turn down into the center to come out on the peninsula. Still planning to put track up in the upper parts of that A-frame. Haven't got to that yet because we got to put in the blown insulation for a little noise reduction from downstairs to upstairs. So that will be coming in soon. And but we'll figure out where we go back here from there. When we step back out here into the main room, you know, the peninsula will be sitting right here. We're walking through the peninsula right now. And then there's the steps coming up from downstairs. This is the other side. So the 72 will come out, 82 will come around, and 82's got to go all the way back. Sweeps around to get it to go down that wall. I didn't realize working with 082 was going to be such a pain in the backside. But this is where the incline was supposed to come through the wall, but since we're not doing the helix anymore and we've moved on to putting in a roundhouse and a turntable, all of our incline stuff that we got's got to get chopped down and made flat because we're bringing it up on an incline, but there was nowhere to bring it back down. So unfortunately, plans change. You know, it's one of those things as you build it as you go along. You think you know what you want, but Doesn't necessarily always pan out that way. But then we come around and this is where it will cross back over, and then, you know, we've got the area for the turntable and the roundhouse, and then that other bridge is down that way. So stay tuned. Plans are always changing. Try and get clips as often as I can. Thanks for watching.